Hello you guys, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about some things that I'm not doing this year. I didn't have it I didn't have this idea at the beginning of the year that I wasn't doing these things, but you know, it's practically halfway through February, but I'm just telling you now that I've got the whole rest of the year to do better with these things. Okay, let me start. Alright, so first thing I'm not doing is I'm not allowing myself to get bored. Now, there's a reason for that. Because I always have something I could be doing, right? I could be, you know, cooking, cleaning. I do all kinds of things. Working out in the yard. I could be working on my channel stuff. I could be doing a million things. Now, boredom is good for creativity, actually. But I don't think what I'm talking about being bored is like where you're just like, I have nothing to do. So you just mindlessly scroll your phone or whatever. I mean, I can read a book during that time. I can, you know, play with the dogs. I can do all kinds of things if that's the case, right? I don't have to just either watch TV or mindlessly scroll on my phone. If I'm going to be looking at my phone, I could be looking something up, right? I could be looking on about ways to maybe make more money, quicker ways to pay debt off, ways to say, I mean, there's so many things. There's no reason for me to be bored, I guess is my point. And honestly, I'm not a bored person, but sometimes when I get bored, I almost get kind of depressed, you know, so anyway, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to have all kinds of things that I can be doing. Okay. Next thing is I'm not doing any big birthdays. So we're going to do like a birthday dinner, maybe go to the movie, you know, something to that effect. But we are not doing a whole birthday shebang. We're just not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. And I think it'll be good, you know, I think it'll be good for all of us. You know, if we're at home and we do something, we have more, you know, time to hang out with each other and whatever. Because think about when you go to the movies. Nobody's talking, right? And when you're at dinner, a lot of times people at that end of the table can't hear what's going on at this end of the table. So anyway, if we just have a birthday dinner at home, I think it would be better. One, it's a, you know, a way for all of us to, you know, be closer together, but also it's a good money saver. So we just have to plan it ahead of time so that we can all get together, which we'd have to do even if we did something fancy. So there's that. So I'm not doing any big birthdays this year. Another thing is I'm not buying stuff on Amazon all the time, which I implemented this a while ago. So I only shop one day a week. Now, I used to just go on Amazon, buy whatever it is that floated into my brain that I thought, oh, I really need this, right? I'm no longer doing that. I'm actually only doing one day a week, but even if that wasn't the case, I would probably what I would have done instead of the one day is I probably would have given myself either a dollar amount or a literal, I can only buy 5 items. You know, that kind of thing. That's what I would have done had I not gone this other route. But it's working out really well so far to do all of my spending on one day a week. It's kind of like a built-in no spend week, but it's every week. It works out great. I'll leave a video to that. Oh, a video. I will leave a link to that at some point, somewhere, probably at the end of this video, or I will put it on the end screen. Okay, if you're interested in it. The next one is I'm slowing down my snack purchases. I am a snack person. I would rather have snacks as far as, like, I'm a grazer, right? I would rather have a handful of little things than a whole meal. And so snacks are a big deal with me. But instead of buying them already made to where, you know, let's say it's chips, pretzels, whatever, because I like salty, not sweet. So all of those kinds of things. Instead of doing that, I can snack on things that aren't so dang expensive, because a bag of chips is now $6. So I could do, say, some crackers and peanut butter, or some celery and peanut butter, some sort of something. So maybe some pretzels that would be cheaper than chips, right? Okay, anyway, I'm actually actively thinking about it. That's the important part, is I'm actively thinking about how not to snack, and if I am going to snack, what is that going to look like? I'm thinking about it rather than just doing it mindlessly. I guess maybe that is the tip right there. Okay, the next one is I'm just not mindlessly buying household items. I absolutely love decorating items, right? But one thing is we wound up getting rid of a lot of stuff, and it was such a pain in the butt to get rid of I mean, we had a garage sale, right? Which a garage sale can be really fun, but they're also a lot of work. And so I think that kind of cured me of my accumulating stuff, right? Also, it's expensive to just buy this and buy, you know, constantly buying something. And then also, then your house gets all filled up. And it's just an absolute nightmare. So I'm just not doing that. If I don't need it, I'm not buying it. I'm just not doing it. Okay. The next one is kind of goes in that same line. Like, do I need to replace this thing, or do I even need it? We get in the habit of, well, I've always had this, but do we need it is the thing. Like, will everything stay the same if I don't have this thing? Or do I already have something that can do the same thing? You know, maybe something that's like a multi-purpose tool that can do many different things. So that's something. The next one is I'm not going to just assume, since I've had a particular service or whatever for however long, that it's the best deal or it's the best I can get. I'm going to actually search that out, which I did. I did that with my car insurance. And my car insurance, I do have a really good deal, so I didn't switch that. After talking to 6 companies, mind you. But also, I switched to Mint Mobile from T-Mobile. They use the same towers and all of that kind of stuff. But Mint is like, I think, $20, $15 or $20 a month. And so that is saving me over $800 a year. It's amazing. And it's really good service. It's not sponsored or anything. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Because you hear people talking about it, and I always wondered, well, is it good? How does it work? Blah, blah, blah. It's great. It's easy to set up and whatever. But it is huge money saver. It's insane. And it's super easy to set up. And anyway, maybe I'll do a video specifically on that. That's what I mean, though. Don't be assuming that what you already have, since you've had it for so long, is the best, because chances are that is not the truth. So finding another service may be good, and also starting up a new service, you may get some perks that you wouldn't have if you just called the company you're already with and asked them for any discounts. A lot of times those discounts are for brand new customers, right? So check that out with all of your services. Okay, and then the next thing is I'm not ordering like specific things for cleaning, as far as like the dishwashing tablets. Not the ones, not the dishwashing tablets. The little cubes that you would buy to clean your dishwasher, or the tubes that you would buy to clean your washer. Those kinds of things. Like a Fresh or, you know, whatever. I'm not doing that. I YouTubed some different ways to clean both of those things, dishwasher, the washer. You don't need the specific kind of, you know, product for those things. A lot of times what we have at home, whether it's vinegar, baking soda, dish soap, all of that, will do the same thing for a lot cheaper and a lot less chemicals that you're putting out into the air, right? Okay, so that is my list. So what are the things that you're not doing this year? I would love to know. Another thing I'm not doing, this is a bonus, is if I haven't heard from somebody in a while, I will text them, I will call them. But I have decided that, you know, I'm not going to be upset if somebody doesn't get back to me right away or anything like that. I'm going to let go of all of that and just realize that we all have a life, right? They'll get back to me when they can, and most of the time, you know, it's not a life or death situation. It's no big deal. And sometimes if I'm thinking of somebody and I want to talk to them or just have some sort of connection with them, I will just text them, I'm thinking of you, you know, I love you, or, you know, whatever. And we don't actually have to have a conversation. And sometimes that is all I need. So, all right, guys, I will see you in the next video. And I want to know what you're doing, you know, differently this year than you were last year. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.